Hi, everyone, and welcome back to Truth Be Told. Let's go around the world from Aries to Pisces and see what's happening. Thank you, time stampers and subscribers. All right, let's go. Aries. Aries. Wow, look at this. How beautiful. Mother and Father Spirit helping you to go higher, climb higher, ascending to a new life, a new beginning of life. Some of you are missing someone from the other side who is clearly helping you to see. If you are a mother, you are establishing a new foundation for yourself, not only in the sense of stability, but also in the sense of what it is that you truly want, right? What is it that you truly want? When you look around, when you feel your way through life, do you know where you are going? Does the light within help you to see the beauty of oneself? The Fool. Let's look at the Fool for Aries. Do you now see how you have changed within and without? If you've been following me long enough, you know that it's about the higher knowing, higher seeking, but it comes from the heart center. And that's what gives you that wholeness and stability to go out and breed. Maybe some of you are getting pregnant. If you were trying to get pregnant, some of you are getting pregnant now within the next, let's say 3 months. Okay, they're telling me 3 to 7. Some of you are 3 months pregnant and or 7 months pregnant. If you are, again, if you have been given a new place of living arrangements, something about living arrangements right here, right? You took the leap. You took a leap of faith as far as where we live, enjoying all of the animals out in Mother Earth, enjoying Mother Nature, getting back into Mother Earth so that we can heal what we feel. So bear with me on these messages because Mercury retrograde affects Virgos and Geminis. Okay. Taurus. 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 Okay, so Taurus, what's going on here? We have Aries, Leo, Sag, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, and we have potentially a third infiltration of who do I pick? Do I pick the loyal, stable person, or feeling someone's loyal and stable? Should I choose this loyal and stable, emotionally available person, or do I go for, hot-blooded? I just heard that song, right? Hot-blooded. But like, am I really choosing to decide between like these people? That's the first thing that came out, right? The third party infiltration. But what's it about? Is it the stability that one brings? Or is it the great passion that one feels? And can you have that in both? If you are the, let's just say, on the cusp, right, of Aries, Taurus, right, and you have a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio in your life, is someone all about the money and is another all about the sex? Okay? So we do, the third party infiltration doesn't necessarily mean another person as much as it means what it is that you feel more important in your relationship as a choice you choose. Do you choose love? Have you chosen love? Here's your knight in shining armor right here. Let's get one more for Taurus. Oh, and then we have what? This Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So now we have a masculine with two masculine with a feminine. It could be a feminine in a masculine, you know, this could be a feminine in a masculine body. Embodiment of your own truth. You have, okay, the bottom line here, Taurus, is you have to decide for yourself. Do you want someone for their looks, their external, the ego that, you know, plays a part as far as, you know, sex, drugs, and rock and roll? Or do you want the truth in your heart of loyalty, love, and not searching for other externals to fill in the gaps? I heard. Are you filling in the gaps? Is someone else filling in the gaps? What's the Three of Pentacles? Sex. Are we going to continue this masquerade? Seriously. Are you feeling that you are masking your true feelings behind the physical? The physicality of yourself and or others, Taurus. Got it? Okay. Gemini. Now follow me on these messages because Mercury retrograde. Okay. Oh, geez. What's going on here? Right? We're fighting about what? This feels really egoic. Really, Gemini. This feels like, okay, I hear Crimea River. I hear that your ego has been shot down by others who don't see your value, who don't want to, they don't care what you have to say, or they don't care what you're doing. Some people just don't care. Or is it you, Gemini? You don't, it could be a Gemini moon here, but honestly, are you that hurt by what others think and or say, right? Or are you being asked by Spirit to go with the flow? Like, just go with the flow and let it roll. But you're not. You're not doing that. Let's see what, one card for each. See? You're not seeing and or saying anything because you don't want to fight. Maybe someone who hurts you desperately is like, we're not talking right now because, or maybe you are going to come in and say, I want to have the last word. It could vary because this guy is either, he could be coming or going, so to speak. Look at that. Oh my God, the Nine of Swords now becomes the Ten of Swords. Oh, this is a double, this is the hurt, the pain. Is the pain so deep because you didn't speak up, or is it because you did speak up and speak out? Who's getting cut out? Someone's getting cut out. Are the people that are arguing with you, don't see eye to eye with you, that have hurt you getting cut out. Like friends, family members, co-workers, whatever. Like, I want justice here. People have not been rightfully calling me out. On what basis? On what legalities? Let's get a card for the justice, please, for Gemini. Look at that. We're carrying the past with us. The past is making us miserable. This is not for all Geminis, trust me. You're worrying so much about what happened, what wasn't said, what was said, all the arguments. You're going around in circles about everything that happened in the past with someone else, like rereading the text messages, replaying the whole outburst that hurts, wondering, did I say something wrong? Or should I have said something else more? Do I trust what happened? Do I feel that what happened was fair and just? I need another card for Gemini, please. One more. And can I really, like, my heart's up for grabs. My heart's up for grabs because honestly, I've been hurt so much in the past, I don't even know how to catch this. 3 people juggling. Some of you could have been juggling 3 people, or someone was juggling 3 people and you found out about it. And by means of, maybe someone told you through the grapevine that someone was meeting up with someone else, you know. Someone was not able to give their heart. That's what I really feel here. Was not able to give their heart solely to one person. And it's not for any other reasons except I didn't say what I should have. Someone hurt my feelings by what they said, and I'm out. Are you trying to grab on once again to a past love and get the story straight for others? These are generals. Be mindful of that. General readings are not going to obviously pertain to everyone. We know that, don't we? Okay. Cancers. Cancers. Cancers, you are working hard on your spiritual self because you've already been the one who has fallen from grace, so to speak. We must fall and then rise once again. After a grounding, let's say, a grounding of the ego has landed, we end up with a rise in ourselves and how we've been working on gaining this mastery of knowing that there's a plan, knowing that the pain of what's happened is the beginning of your path. The opposite of pain is love and growth and becoming yourself. You know, you're really working on yourself here. It's really beautiful, Cancers. You have been. And your readings have been astoundingly amazing. Look at that. You have been gathering your truth of how you feel, of how you look at things, of going back to childhood memories, that may be clearing those childhood memories so that you can now really work on what's happening in the present moment of time. Spirit has your back, no doubt. Spirit has your back and is helping you gain your freedom. That's beautiful. Leo. Leo. All right, so when we look back, what do you see when you look back, Leo? Do you see a lost love that isn't coming back? And maybe you're waiting for someone to come back. We have Gemini here, right? Is someone from your past lifetime making you feel unsure of how your future is going to look? What do I mean? This is about someone who just comes and goes into your back and in and out of your life, right? There's no stability here. Leos, what's important to you? Do you care? Is it important that, someone from your past comes in and out? Shows up at your doorstep, makes a visit, and then leaves, right? Does this give you comfort? And what is it about this past person? Is someone in the spirit world trying to get through to you emotionally, trying to help you to grab on to what it is that you know to be true, to your heart? Someone from your past does have your heart. Something that happened in the past still is something that you're not able to move forward in terms of how you felt and or feel about how you feel, right? Could be Leo moons. The truth of the white dove is really where the emphasis should be for now. In this moment, what gives you the freedom to expand your horizons? The truth. The truth shall set you free. So you're not being truthful with yourselves when it comes to, I don't really want to tell you about someone from my past who really has been my guiding light. This could be a white dove, right? And or the eagle. So I don't really want to talk about it, but I don't want to really express my feelings to anyone, but inside within, I know that I probably will never be over someone who was near and dear to me, right? A past love, a loss, someone's life that had been cut short, right? Someone ascended and now has become your totem animal, being the eagle and or a white mourning dove, a swan. Wreaths are a big part of the process of healing. Spirit saying, find a wreath, or you're going to see a wreath, you're going to find a wreath. Wreaths are very important to get over the hurdles that you haven't been able to speak about. Some of you feel, Leos, that it's an unsurmountable climb to get back to a place where it feels like home. It's the sorrow. You are not able to get over the sorrow, the loss of another, a loved one, a soulmate, whomever that was, whomever that is your spirit guide now. And do you know that? I guess that's the message from Spirit. Of course, it is. When you see the eagle and or a dove, swan, what have you, Send it love and light. Send those who you have lost love and light, and clearly forgiveness. Virgo. Virgo, look at you coming right out, right? With a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and or a Scorpio. So, what is the death? The death of what? Is it the death of an emotional bond? Is it something that you are trying to rebuild a relationship, perhaps with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, right, Virgo? Is it someone who has left your life and now you're trying to get that back? Is this a lawyer? Is this a friend, a lover, an ex that is a resurrection of that person coming out of nowhere, so to speak? Let's see what this is, because we do need a little more insight for our beautiful Virgos. Oh my gosh, look at this. Someone values another highly. This is like your masculine and feminine. Your masculine and feminine is all about the resurrection of a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and or a Scorpio. Kind of like, someone's coming up from the dead, right? Someone rises again from the dead, like a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius in your life, right? Let's look. And what is that about? Is it, okay, so it is someone is on a journey of being resurrected because it's their spiritual path. It's your spiritual path. If this is you, and maybe you don't know that what goes on behind the scenes is that two people are resurrecting a relationship together in order to formulate a clear, solid, stable bond. This is what Spirit has intended, whether you see it or you don't, right? The white rose is the rose of truth and purity, love. Yeah, this is the resurrection of someone that you didn't think was ever going to come back into your life or into someone who is significantly part of your life. The hawk, the red-tailed hawk, is someone's spirit guide. If you are seeing hawks, peacocks, let me see what else? Of course, oranges. For some of you, you need oranges for vitamin C. For others, it is eating healthy. Something about cutting out what's unhealthy, right? Cutting out the unhealthy things that you eat. Also Virgo, right? You're cutting out the unhealthy things that you eat in order to gain your strength back. Some of you have beautiful red flowers, pink. So red came in, so we're going to stick with red and or pink. Roses, flowers. Someone may be receiving that. Someone literally, the bond of a union, a soul connect is one that came back from, was resurrected. Spirit resurrected something that, right, from the dead. A Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Some of you didn't think it was possible. And it has been said. And it's a very stable union. Just to ensure that of the stability, one always seeks their own heart instead of their egoic self. If that makes sense, yes? Okay. When we say, okay, Spirit's just saying it, if that makes sense is not in the only sense of CENTS, of value, because that doesn't apply with a King and Queen of Pentacles, but it does make sense, SENSE, in terms of how we feel. And what we value is in accordance with what Spirit is giving to people. Look at that. And so it is. That was beautiful, Virgo. Okay. Okay. Libra. Libra. Libras. What's happening? Of course, I am going to take the Sword card and say that we are definitely speaking up about how we feel. We're truly speaking of what we feel, how we see things. We're thanking Spirit, We're thanking Spirit for the blessings, for the miracles, for the abundance that is coming and or is already on its way to you. Your financial freedom is also something that you have spoken out to Spirit about, praying for, maybe writing new moon wishes that have now, God has heard your plea for financial freedom, for all of the wishes that you have written. What is written will be given, right? Sorry, that's Zeus speaking up. Sorry. Okay, boys. Okay, that's enough. So, the written spoken word is also helping some of you Libras to jot down how you have healed. Are you speaking about healing and knowingly prayed for healing of your heart to gain strength and a sense of freedom that you probably, for some of you, did not see coming, did not know that you would be blessed in such a way. All right, and here we go. The Three of Pentacles. With your heart. Sorry. Your heart is strong. Sorry. You are strong in mind and in heart. Some of you have really helped yourself to heal and gain more strength. Okay, chocolate. See how chocolate and Zeus, they're right there. Look, there he is. All right. Some of you, at one time, it was difficult because your heart was hardened by the hurt, and by talking about it or writing about it and or researching the things in terms of researching, like I tell my clients, if this applies to you, because I always do believe, and of course believe, that in general, if we not only journaling, but also talking about it, but also doing a past life review about our past pains will enable us to gain a sense of, this is the heart, and it sits upon, if you look, it sits upon, this beautiful antifact is what they're saying. It's an artifact, an artifact of past hurts and pains that are now gaining traction to be free. They have freed you. Yeah, it's Mercury retrograde for sure. It's nice. It's what your inner heart is now 3 and 3, right? The Trinity. The Trinity has helped you to gain your freedom by writing, by communicating the word, writing the word, journaling, doing your past life review, and giving you the strength of the world. And yeah, that was hard to express, but harder to have been the one to go through and to heal, without question. Those are double 3s. Some of you are seeing a lot of double 3s. Some of you are seeing 333, which is our Ascended Masters, the Trinity, helping you. Be grateful for knowing who on your road, Libra, has helped you. Okay. Scorpio. Chocolate's staring at me right now. Scorpio. I'm going to take one more card for the Strength card, right? So, in the past of how you now look to your future is knowing that as long as things are fair and just, I'm going to just start using my intuition and not worry so much about maybe my mind getting in the way, my thoughts, my negative, convos within myself. I'm going to steer clear of that in order to see more of the light and the path of where, how far I've come, right? I mean, Scorpio, you've come a long way. And now you do realize that everything has to be fair. People have to be fair in their intentions. They have to speak their intentions, but you already know that some of the people that you've been dealing with in the past came with, their own baggage, right? I mean, obviously, let's get a couple more cards for Scorps. Look at this card has been coming out because in the backdrop, if you will, Spirit is always covering us. Spirit is always listening to our true heart's path, right? And working miracles. And sometimes we don't see those things that are happening behind the scenes because how can we, unless we have the unwavering faith that is rightfully a part of our spiritual path. We don't question, why is this happening, or why is this not fair, and things of that nature. When you are on path, you don't question. You just seek to see your inner truth of your freedom, of your strength, of your courage in your inner resolve. This is inner strength of your own resolve. As you see how moving forward that everything is fair and just, right? In life, it just happens. All right, let's get another card from the vice versa deck. Chocolate was sitting on the cards. That's why it's taking me a minute. 2 cards came up. So here you are saying victory at last, because I got the memo. I know what it took and what it's taken to get to where I'm at now. I know who sabotaged and what sabotaged my rightful place in the world. Oh, that's nice. I love that. And now chocolate just got off the cards. It's kind of it's that feeling, right? Your path is being literally given to you. And when you go with the flow, you don't need to know. You don't question, you just allow. And that's what you're doing. Okay. Saggies. Saggies. Some of you are being really hush-hush, I feel. Oh, look at this. Oh, yeah, you are. Your actions are very misleading. Your actions are misleading. Your heart is not healing. You feel, Saggies, that you've been played. For some of you, it's stuff that happened in the past, but for others, it's like happening right now, like misleading you. Your actions, the actions of others, could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, misleading you, making you feel that things are going to pan out, but they're not. Oh my God, Saggies. You've been having it rough. I'm so sorry. I'm really sorry, but I feel that there's little fires that you're always putting out. You're doing everything you can, but someone's misleading you to seek a future of being together, and it's not going to happen. See that? Look at this. Is it you? Are you, I'm going to say it, are you kidding yourself? That there's actually a place for someone in your life, but in hindsight, you already know that it's not? This is a misrepresentation on every count of how someone feels and how someone acts. That's the misrepresentation. If this is you, ask Spirit to show you the way. You're gaining, so let's just say, okay, because it really looks glim, right? It's glim for what's happened, what's happening now, and the actions of yourself and or others is misleading, right? But the ultimate with this card is the wisdom that you're attaining after all the bullshit. Sorry, but that's what it's saying. You're going to gain a lot of wisdom through all the crap that you're going through. I'm sorry, Saggies, it's been rough. Not for all, of course. Always look to your moon and or rising for more insight, if that be needed, if you feel. But don't be on YouTube forever watching reads, because honestly, the only truth of a reading is your internal heart. Okay. Capricorn. Capricorn, let's see what's going on. Okay, so Capricorn, like, what's coming out is going to be, for some, it's going to be really good. Like, what's coming out, someone's going to say, wow, I didn't really know that's what was going on. I didn't know that's how you felt, what you mean, how you say it, how you think. I didn't know that's what you're thinking. All right, let's see, Capricorn. I didn't know that by telling me someone wasn't being rightfully true to me, I'm so grateful for you to tell me that someone wasn't being honest with me. I'm grateful that you came out and spoke up about someone maybe who was not being all in. I don't know why I'm all in, instead of really falling for those who are more egoic than they are the real deal. Yeah. So if you are seriously a Sag, Capricorn, cusper, you're looking at past pains, someone who's left your life that has still hurt you. They lied, they deceived, they misled you. And thank goodness the sun is here, because you were exposed to the truth. You have been exposed to the truth. Someone told you this is the truth. Someone who was deceiving you, someone came out finally and said, I got to tell you this so that you can heal. Something you didn't know. All right, what is it? What is it? See that? Someone that you have trusted, someone who you had to, okay, I heard bury the hatchet. Some of you buried the hatchet and are starting over with someone who made you really happy, and you found out some stuff that maybe wasn't all good, but you're still giving, you could be literally giving someone else a chance, a shot at believing them again. You know, we forgive, right? We'll definitely forgive and give you a shot, but if this happens again, we're not going to be as endearing as we were. Here's Zeus. He's so endearing. But sometimes he can even be misleading. Right? Dogs have personalities. He knows I'm talking about him because he's so smart. Okay, so someone that, like for Zeus, if you look at Zeus, Cappies, Zeus is the smartest of dogs, right? And I'm using him as an example because people are just like our dogs, right? Very smart, intelligent, a step ahead of the game, but does so in a very misleading way, meaning he will try to get, like he is now, my attention. He's back again, trying to get my attention before the other one comes and gets my attention. You got it? It's that kind of thing. The misleading part for you guys, Capricorn, is nothing shy of, you know, I want your attention, and trying to get a step ahead of those who are trying to get your attention. And sometimes has to do it in a, you know, in a manner that, you know, uncompromising, I'm hearing. Okay, let's go. Aquarius. Seriously. It's very cute. It's really sweet, just so you know. Okay. See, he knows. He knew that we were talking about that. Okay, Aquarius. Okay, so what's going on? The Seven of Swords came out now 3 times. So the truth sets you free. The inner conflict has been revealed. You find out the truth. What is the truth? Who is lying and who's telling the truth? That someone may have or may have not been in a third party, or maybe that was the truth, that a third party came out, but it wasn't so much as a lie as it was, this was, Spirit saying, stop talking. This is not a third party infiltration. That's what Spirit wants to say. This is someone who was not able to deal with the verbal and manipulation of others. Someone, sorry, I'm going like this. Okay, so verbal manipulation of others expose the truth to how others, I don't know, I'm saying join together. It's like the impact of others made you realize that what you had wished for and wanted at one time is not exactly what it was representative of, right? So it's not per se a lie if someone's heart's not in it to win it. It's not a misrepresentation if you have other ideas and or belief systems that others do. You were not really on the same playing field as another, and so some of you thought it was a third-party infiltration when it really was not meant to be, because of values, beliefs, and or the past inflicting conflict as the energies of the past, right? Energies of your past conflicts remained very exposed and were not set free. So things of your past, Aquarius, have to be set free in order for you to be set free. And you can blame others for that, or you can see the value that it brought for you to see your own strength of resolve. Do you get what I'm saying? Okay? So be very clear about who, what, outfoxed your beliefs and what it was that was revealed. And you revealed your true self. They revealed their true self. But really what the reveal is that your heart wasn't in it to win it on both levels. A general reading, mind you, is important to remember. What went down is that someone says, oh, well, you were with someone, and they weren't. But the energy of the past remained. Therefore, that's why the Three of Pentacles were there. Okay, Aquarius, you have to understand. If you have energy remains of your past, they're still in your life. That is not a cut and dry reveal. Pisces. Pisces. Is this a final cut to what has made you so sad and believing in love again? Can you believe in love again? Will you believe in love again? After a loss, a death, after something that went down that wasn't rightfully, it was not written. And or for others, it was written. This loss, this sadness, this person, place, and or thing was written to end when it was supposed to. This is a 4. So what is it inside of you? Let's say what is your inner resolve? Let's go, Pisces. Let's see. What's your inner strength? Working on yourself. That's going to be your inner strength. And not following those patterns that have hindered you, but to escape from your own patterns, you must look at your own self and your truth that it reveals. It's not a bad thing. It's actually really beautiful to know that you're being offered a place of solace when you come to the realization that certain things that continue to resurface aren't necessarily good for you. That could be people, places, or things, right? Could be drinking. It could be toxicity of what you say and how you say it to others. Those things are hurtful. Some things could be verbally hurtful for others to hear. Some things that have ended for yourself or others are still making you understand or realize, spirit is that the continuation of those people, places, and things that had you bound by sorrow don't always have to be that way. It doesn't have to be that way, right? Working on yourself, realizing that your own truth is how you act. Higher self, right? Father figure helping you to see yourself once again, right? Dogs. If you've had dogs that have passed on, I'm even going to say horses that have passed on to the other side, know that they are spiritually guiding you toward your truth. Spiritual truth is where you're headed, Pisces. It's beautiful. And the things that have ended, the toxicity that ended, maybe what habits, the habitual, continuous habits that are needing to get cut out is what you're working on right now. And it's part of the way that certain things, Pisces, make you feel, right? For good or not, for better or for worse, right? In life, right? We hold on to the love that we have for our pets and the people that we have lost and the places that we have moved on from, right? Just remember that. Those things, the horses are a big thing here. Why? Because this horse is, this is where our freedom lies. Look, this is where our freedom lies. Our freedom lies in ending past patterns that have caused us sorrow. Okay? And that is your truth. And you will find, many of you are seeing hawks and or eagles and or your doggies are coming to you and saying, I'm here for you. Maybe you're dreaming of past dogs and or loved ones on the other side. Definitely helping you to heal, to work on yourself, and above all, to be free. Okay, so now, what beautiful readings, very difficult sometimes for the word of God to be coming out to us as smoothly as usual, but nevertheless, when we think about what it is that we need to say, and we really take a minute to do so, it comes out exactly the way it should. Okay, let's get karma cards for the collective read, and thank you for your patience. And thank you for your support. Are you kidding? Okay. 3, patience as far as me getting back to you in the comments. Because I am writing a second book. Okay, let's talk about demonstrating cooperation in order to service others, right? How are we cooperating? Are we making the decisions that we need to make in order to help others? Is that our decision? Do we realize that that's even what we were brought here and or fell from grace to do? What if we all fell from grace onto the earth plane to gain our wings once again? We are all fallen angels, but we're here to service others and service the planet. We're here to do good for us and do our work, our spiritual work. Do we realize that? And are we demonstrating that? It is a full-time job. And this is part of the creation with which we have been placed upon this earth for. I send you so many blessings and so much love from Zeus and Chocolate too. Take care. Have a great week, and we'll talk soon.